Welcome back to Discovery Cove. It has been almost exactly 2 years since we've been here.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched any videos in the past about Discovery Cove, we're going to take you through the entire park today. This is a special place.
It really is. It's like a hidden gem right here in Orlando.
This is an all-inclusive theme park. I guess you can call it a theme park. It's an all-inclusive park. Think like a cruise. This is almost like a cruise for a day. So come along with us today while we go through Discovery Cove. We're going to take you through our entire day. It's going to be a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the greatest show on earth.
Felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold.
So a couple of things to note about the park. It's open every day from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. So you want to plan to arrive between 7 and 8:30. What you'll do is you'll go to the check-in area where they will check you in for the day and they will give you a lanyard with a card on it. If you've booked any additional experiences, it will have listed the time and the place where you need to go for that experience. This will also serve if you've purchased a upgraded alcohol package, then the bartenders can see it listed on that card and know that you have paid for that package. So Discovery Cove admission includes all your food, unlimited snacks, non-alcoholic beverages, and then a selection of beer and wine. Also included is a swim vest or a wetsuit, snorkel gear, flotation devices, lockers, towels. They also provide a specially formulated sunscreen that's safe for the animal habitat, so you don't even need to bring your sunscreen. All you need to bring is yourself, a bathing suit, and Jen and I recommend you bring some water shoes, unless you got desensitized feet, which we do not. You're going to want to leave most of your jewelry at home. If you plan to do the Dolphin experience later on, we'll talk about this. You can't have any jewelry on, so go ahead and just leave that at home and don't bring it in the first place. So a couple of the other additional animal experiences that you can book are a dolphin swim, sea venture, there's a shark swim, there's ray feeding, there's a trainer for a day, there's a flamingo program. We'll put a link at the end to the website where you can go and check all these things out. Everything is included in your day pass, except for these additional experiences and an upgraded alcohol package. So the first thing, once you're done with checkout, they have a complimentary coffee set up because it's early and we need our coffee. From the coffee, if you turn, you'll get your first view of the park. I can't remember what they call it, but this is like their lazy river. The water over here is warm. We'll talk about the water in the rest of the park, because in some parts, obviously the water is cold because of the wildlife that you're in with. But here, all this water is really, really nice and warm, feels just as good as it looks. So the first order of business once you get here and get your coffee is to go to breakfast. The one thing that I remember specifically about this place is that it's nice that you have all-inclusive food, but I don't think that it's going to win any awards for cuisine here. I did get potatoes and sausage and eggs, French toast sticks. They did have some chicken and waffles. I don't think either one of us got the chicken and waffle. And then some muffins. Breakfast is not the reason to come here to Discovery Cove. It was edible. It was okay. The breakfast potatoes were okay. The danishes were okay. The eggs, sausage, bacon, not so much. So don't come here expecting that you're going to have a fabulous breakfast. Just get what you need, knock the hunger off, get some coffee, and get ready to have an amazing day. You want to get here as early as possible at 7 a.m. or around 7, but you can't use any of the facilities and nothing opens until 9 a.m. So you can't get into the water, but it does give you time to sort of get your bearings, figure out where you are, and then get your breakfast. So they're going to ask you when you check in also if you'd like a map. If you do, and if you haven't been here or if it's been a while, I would probably suggest that you do get one because this is not a big park, but it is spread out. And so it's going to take you a minute to sort of get your bearings. But it's sort of a semi-laminated sort of situation. On the back, it looks like it has some tips, safety reminders, and some stuff about the animal interactions. They will attach this to your card, which is around your neck on a lanyard. Located throughout the park, you'll find animal-friendly sunscreen. You're going to be in environments with live animals, so you don't want to use anything that might hurt them. So you can use the in-park sunscreen, which is reef friendly. Okay, so I am completely suited up. Let me tell you how attractive I feel. As you can see, this is very flattering on Scott. This is the best part about coming to Discovery Cove. But I'm doing Sea Venture. Jen's not going to do Sea Venture today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take you guys along. I'm going to take the GoPro. But I just wanted to show you this slim fit. I know I look fabulous in this. But you only have to wear this if you want to while you're snorkeling in the Grand Reef or if you're doing the Sea Venture. So after Sea Venture is over, I will be switching out of this into just the Discovery Cove Fest. We are standing over by the Grand Reef currently because I'm about to do Sea Venture. Now, Sea Venture, it's a version of scuba diving, except it doesn't require any scuba equipment. You walk down into the water, down a ladder, they put a helmet on your head, and then that helmet has air pumped into it, and you then walk along the bottom. It's an unusual feeling. Jen and I did it last time we were here. She's not going to do it today. Bad shoulder, so we don't think that's probably a good idea. But I'm going to go down and do it one more time and hopefully get some footage underwater this time.
They do have an etch-a-sketch with them so that they can actually write on it and show everybody so that they can communicate with you. So they're actually moving through the water now. So if you're prone to lose your balance, I do suggest hanging on to those little silver rails that are in there. It will help you along the way. Yep, the bottom is actually sand, so your feet do sink in it. There we are. There's Scott. It's hard to see because all the bubbles. So each little bubble pile is a person. It's a constant flow of oxygen in your helmet. I'll see if I can't catch them throwing the food in there, because at that point what they do right before you get out is they throw food in it, or they have like a little pouch that they squeeze underneath water, which causes everyone to come and see you, which is what you want. You want to have that experience, seeing all the fish. All right, food just went in. So that means right now Scott's getting some beautiful footage of all the fish and the stingray that are down there.
So just got done with the Sea Venture. So I said last time after I did it that I probably wouldn't do that again. I had a better experience this time. I was a little nervous the first time, a little claustrophobic, but having done it prior now, I felt pretty comfortable with it and really enjoyed the experience. So there are a couple of different locations throughout the park where you can get your snacks and beverages Over here is one of the snack bars. You can see the Coke machines. They have icy machines, complimentary snacks, chips, Cheez-Its. They also have pizza over here, which is new since the last time we were here. They also have vanilla soft serve and pineapple.
Thank you.
Ooh, a Rice Krispie treat.
A what?
So Jen and I are about to go eat lunch, but we wanted to be able to tell you about the pizza. So we came over here and got a couple of pieces of pizza just so we could tell you. I got the pepperoni. You know what? It's not terrible.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
School.
School pizzas.
Mhm.
So if you want a school pizza, cheese and pepperoni. For sure.
Yeah, it's really not bad.
It's that same crust on the bottom.
Okay, so there's also 2 full-service bars. I mentioned earlier that that you get certain adult beverages included with your admission, or you can upgrade to the premium drink package for $40. All right, it's now almost 1 o'clock and we are back at Laguna Grill. We're going to have our lunch now, and here's hoping that lunch is maybe a little bit better than breakfast was. Okay, so lunch has been acquired. Jen probably did a little better than I did.
So I got some pork mojo. I told her just a little bit, but this is a little bit. I got some seasoned rice, it's actually really seasoned. It's actually really good. A Caesar salad. We'll see how the Caesar tastes. 3 chicken tenders and a few fries. So overall, I mean, wait, we're not supposed to show that. That's the very end. So I wanted to try it. It's carrot cake and crumb cake. And then this is a peanut butter chocolate layered something another.
Gotcha.
It's actually really good.
So I got just a plain old hot dog. I got a burger and fries. So let's talk about food really quickly. Let's rate it 1 to 5.
30.
I'd give it a 2, 2.5.
Yeah, I feel like if you stay away from like the actual prepared food, like stuff that they had to cook, you're good. I mean, I say that with the utmost respect. I really do. But I mean, you know, I enjoyed my yogurt. I enjoyed my grapes. I enjoyed my bagel this morning. You know, like this afternoon, I had fries and chicken strips. You know, like you can't go wrong. You can't overdo those. You know, like
Right.
you had the burger. How was it?
It was okay. It was, you know, it wasn't anything to write home about. It was, you know, Disney burger.
So what do you think about the things that we purchased? The Dolphin swim.
Personally, I think the Dolphin experience is a little overrated, but it is their signature experience. It is what they're sort of known for. I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but what I will say is that I don't think that we'll ever do it again.
Here's the thing. If you've gone on a cruise or you've gone to the Caribbean anywhere that had a dolphin experience and you experienced that, this will be very not that. Just know that these animals here, they just allow certain interactions with the dolphins.
Yeah, this is not one of those things where you climb on their back and they haul you through the water. They do let you grab onto their dorsal fin and then let the dolphin pull you a little ways. Yeah. I chose not to do it. I didn't want the poor dolphin to have to haul me through the water. They do preach that their dolphins have free will, and if they decide they don't want to do anything,
right,
they don't force them, and they don't negatively punish the dolphins. They just positively reinforce when they do what they want them to do.
Right.
But they are free to do what they want. So behind me directly is the Grand Reef. The first time we came here, we only snorkeled for a few minutes, and I just kind of was like, okay, it's fun. Today we actually snorkeled for quite a long time. Really got a kick out of it. There's tons and tons of animals in this reef. Rays of all kinds and brightly colored fish. I could have spent a lot more time, but there's just a lot to do in a short amount of time. But next time when we come back, I'm gonna have my priorities right. I'm gonna spend my time over in the freshwater Oasis and right here in the reef.
Dreaming of a magical vacation to Central Florida or a cruise getaway? Look no further than Sunshine Tree Travel. We're your experts in booking trips to Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and amazing cruise line packages. Our experienced team offers personalized service, and the best part? No fees for our services. Let us make your travel dreams come true. Contact us today at www.sunshinetreetravel.com. Sunshine Tree Travel, your gateway to unforgettable vacations.
This was our second visit. It's been 2 years since we've been here. Not a lot has changed. There are a couple little small things that have changed, but not a ton. So what I would suggest to you, if you've never been here, do some research on your own on their website. Get familiar with the area and the surroundings where things are. That'll save you a ton of time, because you don't have a lot of time. From 9 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Right.
is your time in the water. So let's talk briefly about if this is worth a day out of your vacation if you only have a week. It's a tough call.
It's a tough one.
But if you come here quite often, or if you're a local, you have no excuse. This is the premier destination in Orlando.
You feel like you've gone and visited some island somewhere.
Right.
It does create an environment that you normally would not have in the city that we're in.
It truly is a tropical oasis right in the center of the city.
It
And
is.
it's a fantastic asset. Jen looked it up earlier. It's been open for 24 years.
Yeah.
It's the second oldest SeaWorld owned park here in Orlando, right behind SeaWorld.
There's a 3-park package that you can get that includes this park. So check into that. It's SeaWorld, Discovery Cove, and Aquatica.
I would say that if you were going to buy a ticket to Discovery Cove, that you watch for sales. There's constant sales going on, especially if you're a Florida resident. They're constantly doing deals. But my understanding is that they do a really good Black Friday sale every year. So I would watch close to Black Friday. If it's something that maybe you're planning to come in 2025 or 2026, about in November, I'd start looking for deals, because you can always find one. This is a limited capacity experience, so you're never going to come in here and find it wall to wall people. We looked it up this morning. They limit it to 1,300 guests per day, and that's just capacity. I don't think we're at that today.
Oh, no.
So it never feels I mean, it can be crowded.
Yeah.
But it never feels overwhelmingly busy.
So what do you think about the things that we purchased? Would you do the Sea Adventure? Would you advise someone to do the Sea Adventure? The day bed?
The day bed, I would say for us, is not worth it at all, because I think we spent approximately 1.5 minutes there today.
We did not spend very long there.
But I mean, mileage varies. If you're here to just lay in the sun or in the shade, as it may be, maybe it's worth it for you, or maybe it's worth it to get that cabana. For us, it's just not worth it. We were out doing stuff all day.
Yeah.
So for that, I wouldn't say it's worth it.
Right.
For Sea Venture, I've done it twice now. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more this time than I did the first time. A little nervous the first time, not so much this time. I would say that for the price, it is pretty pricey. It's not exclusive to Discovery Cove. I've seen it plenty of places in the Bahamas and the Caribbean. I would say for the amount of money that you're spending to be at Discovery Cove, there's plenty of other things to do that don't require an upsell experience. I know for me, and I can't speak for Jen, but I think next time when we come back, I'll skip all the experiences. I'd like to do the swim with the sharks thing, but I think otherwise I'd really just rather go snorkel in the reef and sit over here in the freshwater oasis.
That's the thing. I will say this, like doing the Sea Adventure, you do get to see like some kind of cool things just being down there and not really having to worry about the snorkel and the mask and all that. But I don't know, swimming in the coral reef was really like an experience in itself. I mean, like they have all kinds of fish and stingrays down there.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend this experience to anybody, local, tourist, anybody that comes to Orlando. If it's something that you can afford and you have time to do, I would highly, highly recommend it. So I think it's almost 5 o'clock. So it's about time for us to get out of here. So I think we're gonna make our way out of the park. I hate that it took us 2 years to get back here. And honestly, I hate that it probably be another 2 years or so before we make it back again.
You know,
know, just whenever you have so many parks that you go to, I mean,
Yeah, and this one is an additional cost that we,
Yeah.
you know, we can't always justify either. But when we can, we're going to try and make it back. Hopefully we'll have some friends or something one of these days come into town and we want to show them around. This will be
Most
someplace we would definitely take them. But guys, if you have any questions about Discovery Cove or SeaWorld or Aquatica or any of the Central Florida parks or activities, please leave us a comment down in the comment section. We'll be glad to answer those for you.
Yeah.
We're always happy to share what we know and give you our experiences.
most definitely.
Guys, thank you for always coming along with us. And if you're new here, thank you for joining the Lost in Wonderland family. If this is your first time, we invite you to subscribe and give us a big thumbs up if you liked what you saw. If never lost, then never found.
So go get lost.